All right, Burgundy Gold Nation, before we get into this episode, I have to ask, man, please subscribe to this channel. This channel needs your support. We're going to build this channel from the ground up. I'm bringing you weekly Commander content. All you have to do is subscribe. And the best thing about subscribing, it's absolutely free. It won't cost you one penny. All right, Nation, let's get into it. Commanders Nation, this is Commanders Talk, and it's your boy, T-May, back in the building. Man, the 2024 season was an amazing season for the Burgundy and Gold. Man, it was a lot of great memories in that. You know, the Hail Mary, finishing 12-4, the doink in the playoff against the Bucks, the field goal. Oh man, destroying the Detroit Lions. Just a complete beatdown. That was phenomenal to watch, man. So much fun. Made it all the way to the NFC Championship game. But one of the downsides of last season, probably one of the worst moments, was when Sam Cosmi went down. Now, yeah, he was our best offensive lineman, man. To have him go down in the Detroit Lion game, he suffered that season-ending ACL tear, man. That was tough. You know, we was on that high, just destroyed the Lions, the number one seed in the NFC. We destroyed it. It wasn't even close. But we already knew the next game against the Eagles was going to be tough, man, because Eagles are a tough team, and we needed all our ammo for that game, and we was missing our best O-line. He's the anchor of our O-line, and he was out, done. So we all kind of quietly knew. We had hope because we had Jaden Daniels, but we quietly knew that this game would be a tall tale for us to win, man. It would be hard to overcome Sam Cosmi being out. So I don't know, man. That was tough, man. That was tough. But we have some positive news on the Sam Cosmi front. And that's what we do here on BBTHD Network. We bring you all the Commanders news, the game analysis, mock drafts, all things, everything Commanders. You can find it right here on the BBTHD Network, Commanders Talk. Now, there's still no clear timetable when Cosmi will be back. But during the mandatory minicamp, he was out there working out. He was off to the side, and he was doing his thing. And from what I'm hearing, he was looking pretty good. Now, I'm going to say week 1, that's probably a no-go. We already know that. He'll probably start the season off on the PUP list, right? So week 1 is probably a no-go for Sam Cosmi. But I'm thinking, and what I'm hearing is Sam Cosmi, he should be ready to roll by week 4 to 5, which is fantastic news. That means he's actually ahead of schedule, right? So we don't want to rush him back, of course. We're not going to rush Sam Cosmi back. We're going to let him take his time. We have a great medical staff. But to have him back week 4 or 5, and that part of the season, we need him. You know, our offensive line has been revamped. We added some key pieces to this offensive line. Lermy Tunsil at the left tackle, one of the top 5 left tackles in the game. We drafted to me, it was going to be a pleasant surprise at right tackle, Josh Conley Jr. Man, from what I saw at the rookie minicamp, OTAs, and the mandatory minicamp, he looked good. Man, he pretty much looked like Lermy Tunsil clone. You know, he looked great out there. Brandon Coleman, kicking him inside to the left guard, standing right next to Tunsil. And when we get Sam Cosmi back along with Tyler Biotish at the center spot, listen, man, our offensive line will be one of the best in the NFL. Period. One of the best. So this is great news, man. What I'm hearing too about Sam Cosmi injury is it's possible that he could play week 1. But like I said, we don't want to rush him back. If he can go, then they'll put him out there. But they are being very cautious with his injury because it's an ACL tear. You got to be cautious with that because you don't want to re-aggravate that injury. So I think this is great news that we are actually possibly getting Sam Cosmi back in week 4 to week 5. Sam Cosmi is a Pro Bowl right guard. So to have him go down was tough for us, but to get him back is going to be even better because this old line is going to be dominant. But what I'm thinking, this line going to give Jaden Daniels a chance to show everybody what Jaden Daniels can really do. Now, he had a great rookie season, Jaden Daniels, but he had it behind this offensive line last year that to me was average at best. the offensive line, your best O lineman was Sam Cosmi, of course, last season. Other than that, you didn't have a lot going on. You had a rookie at left tackle. You had Andrew Wiley, who struggled early on at right tackle. He seemed to get his bearings later on in the season. Allegretti at guard, and Badass in the middle, who was still, Badass to me could be a Pro Bowl center. So you pretty much replaced 3 pieces on the O line with 3 new pieces, especially by bumping Brandon Coleman inside. So now you just revamped the whole offensive line, and to get Sam Cosmi back would just solidify the O line. Now I'm gonna show you how valuable Sam Cosmi is, man. His PFF grade last season was 68.8. That's pretty good. And I think PFF, sometimes they grade, kind of low sometimes, but I think he should have been in the 70s, no doubt about it. His pass block grade was a 74.3. His run block grade was a 66.4. Now keep this in mind too. A lot of the offensive linemen for the Commanders, their run block grades were low because they just didn't have that continuity with B-Rob. So, and I'm hoping we'll gain that this year, and maybe with Ja'Cory Cross get married, we'll have a little bit better of a run game. So that run blocking grade will be higher for most of our offensive linemen, especially the guards and center. So, like I said, his run block grade was a 66.4. He had 1,157 offensive snaps. He only had 10 penalties last season. 10 penalties, and only gave up 1 sack. That's awesome, man. That's Pro Bowl caliber play right there. And that's what he is. He's a Pro Bowler. So for everybody who thinks Sam Cosmi wasn't that valuable, he was probably one of the most valuable dudes on our team last season. And to me, one of the best guards in the game. So to get him back, just to anchor that offensive line, and he's a veteran, so he knows coverages. He can call out stuff. He can call out blitzes when he sees it. To have him doing that on that right side next to the rookie, and that's going to help the rookie, right? So we're going to need Cosmi to help groom the rookie at the right tackle, which is great. We got Brandon Coleman, who's a second-year player, but we got Laremy Tunsil on the left side grooming him, and Badass in the middle, who's taking control of the entire offensive line. Hey, I think this offensive line is going to be great for us this season, man. I really do. So I can't wait to see, and can't wait to get him back. And I think he will be back in week 4 to 5, somewhere around there. So once we get him back, man, our offensive line will be good to go. So one more thing before I wrap this up. Edge rusher Trey Hendrickson and the Cincinnati Bengals have resumed contract talks. All right, now we all know this is a joke. Why? Because Cincinnati don't like paying players. They don't. I was surprised they paid T. Higgins, to be honest. I knew they were going to pay Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow, but I didn't think they would pay T. Higgins, but they did. So the chances of them paying Trey Hendrickson too is a complete joke. I don't even know why they're going back down this road. All the Bengals going to try to do is to railroad him, sucker him into signing a whack deal just because they felt like he'll probably take the bait. But I think he's going to stand 10 toes down. I don't think he's going to sign it. And I don't think they're going to offer him that money he wants. He wants somewhere around $30 million per. Now, keep in mind, the Bengals just paid Burrow. And Burrow's making $50 million per. Chase is making $25 to $30 million per. T. Higgins is making somewhere around $23 to $25 per. So you want to give Trey Hendrickson $30 million per? Not the Bengals. They're not going to do it. I don't see this happening at all. That means you will have $130 million tied up in between 4 dudes. I don't see the Cincinnati Bengals making that move. I really don't. I don't see it happening. So I think this is just all a bluff again. Just while we open up contract talks. For what? You're not going to pay him. So stop playing around, man. This trade this dude. Matter of fact, give Adam Peters a call. We'll take Trey Henderson off your hands, man. We need an edge rusher, and we need one bad. Trey Henderson can get us 10, 12, 14 sacks, somewhere around there, probably even 15 or higher. With this defensive line, we need him. Adam Peters, man, go get Trey Henderson, man. Stop letting the Bengals play around with this dude. Take him out that weak culture. You bring him here with this brotherhood, he will flourish. if our cornerbacks and our defensive line and our linebackers play, he'll flourish here, man. So listen, Cincinnati Bengals, give us Trey Henderson. We need him. Let's make a deal. Pick up the phone. Adam Peters, give him a call, man. I'm telling you right now, give him a call. Let's get this dude. All right, nation, man, that's the end of this episode. This is a quick episode. I just wanted to talk to you about the positive, sad Cosmi news. And let me know in that comment section, too, if you think Sam Cosmi will be back in week 1. I don't think so. I think it'll be somewhere around week 4 or 5. But let me know in that comment section. Also, if you could, man, bang the like button, bang the notification bell. Man, please subscribe. This channel needs your support. And if you can, please donate to the machine. If you make it to the end of this episode, I owe you a drink, baby. Salute.